Do you suffer from the dreaded anterior pelvic tilt? This pelvic positioning could lead to some low back irritation and usually stems from two problems. One is someone doesn't know their spinal or pelvic awareness and how to move it. And number two has to deal with core stability, where if we can't stay nice and controlled here, we just dump into that lumbar lordosis, leading to some irritation in the low back. So for today's video, I'm going to show you an advanced strategy to really combat this anterior pelvic tilt by working on both your spinal and pelvic positioning, but also your core stability at the same time. And we only need one piece of equipment, just a medium-sized weight. I got a 20-pound kettlebell here, but you can use a dumbbell or a gallon of milk for all I care. To set up this exercise, we just need to go against a wall or a door, whatever flat surface you have. And what we're going to do is get into like a mini squat, and I'm just going to lean up against the wall here. So if I pull tight on my shirt, you can tell there's a little gap between my low back and the wall. That means I'm in that anteriorly pelvic tilted position. So the first thing I want you to do is just practice trying to close that space and flatten your back against the wall. And I just want you to cycle through this a good 5 to 10 times until it feels easier and easier to get that posteriorly pelvic tilted position. All right, once we have that and we can hold that there, then you'll take your weight and you'll get in a goblet position where you're holding the weight right around heart level. I'm going to posterior pelvic tilt, squeeze that low back against the wall, and then just simply bring the weight out in front of me. So now I'm having to use my core stability to control that pelvic positioning. Whew. And just doing one, I think you can already tell I'm sweating a little bit. But if reaching out all the way is too difficult, just reach out halfway, just making sure you're keeping that pelvic positioning, and then bring it right back. Again, what we don't want is as you reach out, we dump into that extension. That's what leads to these issues in the first place. So just repping this out a good 5 to 10 times as well really trains that core stability to hold that pelvic positioning. Whew, and I need a break. I'm already sweating. Grab a weight, go up against a wall, and start practicing this exercise. And this exercise is more challenging than it appears. So if you go to the gym, you could practice this exercise for 2 to 3 sets, a couple times a week. After a few weeks, you'll start to notice you can hold that pelvic positioning more, and you're going to start increasing your core stability at the same time. Do you suffer from anterior pelvic tilt? Well, let me know in the comments below, and also give this video a like so I know to keep making these types of videos, whether it's anterior pelvic tilt or rib flare. I can show you guys some simple exercises you can do at home or at the gym to start solving and correcting that issue.